And then, of course, we talked about these continuous deployment. I think this is one I was kind of mentioning with my own life, small incremental changes. What I was doing is incremental changes, but they were like medium to big. Like I would get inspired. I would kind of read the market, read you guys, go build a big item. And then I would find out like, oh, like it's only 60% of the way there. Well, what if I could have saved a lot of that work if I would have, been thinking like smaller incremental changes, which would have given me these benefits that you see there, faster feedback and such. And then of course, the part that I was telling everybody, which is like, once you actually have gone through this process and you're able to you find that sixth time where everything's working and you can repeat it, then it's a different set of challenges you get going on scaling up. So I think that this is kind of where I ended. I think we don't need that. Well, actually, we'll just do this one, I guess. Thinking like this, has a lot of benefits. The tricky thing is it's a discipline. It's a technique, right? Because a lot of us that are in survival mode in business, which you always are, your hair's on fire on a million different things that could kill your business. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur for, I don't even know anymore, maybe like 25 years or something like that. And what you find is that, survival is what you're doing most of the time. Winning and, holding medals happens like 3% of the time. And so your whole game is to make as much progress with as little resource spend as possible, right? And people that raise money have a great skill, but they can get from one to six iterations faster. Those of us that are bootstrappers, we have to make every decision as accurate as possible, or you're dead, right? And that's just the way it is. But I do believe that there's a balance, and this thing can save resources, and it can increase speed getting to the right answer, but it also takes a totally different set of thinking. Now, here's the thing I'm going to share with you in a second, but I'm going to open this up to some conversation. Is number one, I put this together. I'm going to copy this link, but I just want to show you. This is actually like a little executive book summary that I put together this morning. So I'm going to send that to you guys here in a second. And then this one is really quite interesting. And I'm going to kind of, turn over for a couple of comments to Kevin, who is an expert in this. And, I guess to some degree, we're all kind of experts in different pieces of this. But what I wanted to show you is this is actually three big techniques put together. And it's really interesting because, again, in the vault, Kevin has a 5-part series, which is just fantastic around design thinking. He's an expert beyond expert at this. And you can see the way that Gartner put this together is it's like, hey, when you're trying to figure out the customer problem and what you're going to do, design thinking is absolutely incredible. And then you got these lean startup techniques so that once you know that you're solving a customer problem and you have the right solution and you believe that there's a perfect fit, the lean startup element will hopefully get you to the right answer as quickly as possible while wasting the least amount of time.